All right, so I'll be looking at the Wednesday problem of the day, and this problem is talking about two different rates. We know the rates because of the two quantities. We have pounds and we have dollars. So here's Kendra's rate and here is Connor's rate. So how do we write a rate? Well, we write it like a fraction. So let's start with Kendra. So Kendra has $1.40 for 4 pounds. Remember, you abbreviate pounds with LBS. And Connor has his rate at $2.20 for 5.5 pounds. Again, pounds is LBS. So remember, rates, we can find the unit rate, or the dollars per pound. We can find that by dividing. So dollars, we're trying to find the dollars per pound. That's going to help us figure out who got the better deal here. So let's start. This looks like a friendlier division problem. So it's $1.40 divided by 4, and then it's $2.20 divided by 5.5. Let's start here. So first of all, does 4 fit into 1? No, it does not. Does 4 fit into 14? Yes, it does. It fits 3 times, because 4 times 3 is 12. So we just subtract. We end up with 2 down here. And then for our last step, we bring down a 0. How many times does 4 fit in to 20? 4 times 5 is 20. And so I would get 0 at the end. So that means it looks like this is 35 cents per pound. So now let's try Connor's. Now with Connor's, we have a decimal down low. So this is the problem we're doing. But of course, how do I go about doing this? I need to make it so this is a whole number. Got to change it to a whole number. So I want to think, what could I multiply it by? They would still keep it the same. I need to move it one place, so I multiply by 10, 1, 0. So I end up with 22 divided by 55 is my actual problem I'm working on. So I'm doing 22 divided by 55. Now here's the problem. 55 doesn't fit into 22. So I'm going to have to add a 0 and try that. Okay, well, let's keep going into 220. I might have to estimate. So I might think of this as, well, what about 50 into 200? What would that be? Well, that would probably be about 4. So let's try this. 55 times 4. 5 times 4, that is 20. 5 times 4 is 20. Add 2, 22. Hey, look at that. Fits perfectly. So 5 times 4 is 220. Subtract that, we've got nothing. So 0.4, that's our answer, but that's not money. So we need to think of it as this, 0.40. Okay, so it looks like it's 40 cents per pound. Okay, so I need to explain who got the better deal here using my writer's CFS. Okay, so one fact I can state is that Connor bought his apples for 40 cents per pound. And Kendra bought her apples for 35 cents per pound. Therefore, and this is where I want to state my answer. What am I being asked to do? I'm asked to find out who got the better deal on the apples. Therefore, well, who got the better deal? If you pay 40 cents or 35 cents a pound, you'd rather be Kendra. Therefore, Kendra had the better deal by 5 cents. By 5 cents. So I've got my assertion, I've got 2 facts stated, and I've got a whole chunk of work shown, got my rates that I've found up here. We're all good to go on this problem.